Attention. Beat by Whisper.
I see no go tell. Whisper. Give me a body. Now me and you today. Oh. I no go tell anybody. Give me a body. From Canada to Senegal, I never see this kind of girl. I can't go Bariga, maybe sugar girl. She fine, she cute. Oh lo lo lo, sugar lele, step back here, give me bege.
My name is Mr. Incredible. You're watching Just Me TV.
Hi, this is Julia Ibrahim and you're watching Just Me TV.
It's Just Me TV magazine, and today we're having a very, very special guest. In fact, I'm very, very honored to have him here beside me. He is someone who is featured in a lot of movies, and he's also one of your favorite characters in one of the series on television today. He was on Antique. He was on Ojuju. He's also one of the sub-lead characters in Hotel Majestic. I'm talking about none other than Tomi Oyewole. Good to have you here, Tomi.
Thank you very much.
It's very fantastic having you here.
Thank you.
For coming. Okay, now let's start with this one. There's something about childhood that we find quite fascinating.
Yeah.
I'm about to make you relive one of your childhood memories right now. What was your favorite childhood poem?
That's lovely. Yes, I have a whole lot of them.
Okay.
It's the one I cherish so much is this one from the old village headmaster.
Hey, okay.
Tisha Jowo, àwa fẹ́ lọ wá nǹkan jẹ. Ọmọ onírẹsì ti dé, ọbẹ̀ rẹ̀ sì ta sánsán. Àlàkẹ́ Àdùkẹ́, ọmọ onírẹsì.
Okay, if you're watching this right now, you just might not have an inkling of what he said, but let me just try to translate it. Now, he said, teacher, we want to go look for something to eat. The lady selling the rice is already there. Aduke like the rice lady is here. And of course, the stew of the rice smells seems really nice. That's just the baseline of the song. And that was from Village Headmaster. You really followed Village Headmaster?
Jesus Christ, my role model then was the late Oba of Odiremo.
Okay.
That's Funsho Adeolu Eleyimi, the Chief Eleyimi of Oja.
Okay.
In fact, when I started acting, the moment they call me for audition or they give me a script, my interpretation will just be as if I am mimicking him.
Okay.
You know, like, are you suffering from mental equilibrium imbalance? You understand? So, but, you know, as time goes on, I discovered that thing is no more in vogue. And I started playing it the normal way.
The normal way.
Yeah.
All right, now that's great. Still talking about your childhood, you were the only child, or you are the only child of your mother for your father, and you had a kind of tumultuous childhood. There was so many issues surrounding your childhood. Could you just share what growing up was like for you?
Sincerely speaking, I am the only child from my mom to my dad.
Okay.
Even though my mom had other children before me.
Okay.
So also my father had 4 or 5 wives, even ahead of my mom.
Okay.
But the issue is, you know, most times when you pass through a turbulent period, it trains you and energizes you for the future. When I was living with my dad, I was like an orphan. Because when it is time for me to collect anything from my dad, there's nobody to fight for me. When there was one period we forgot something in the farm. We came from the farm around 7 o'clock in the evening. And our farm is like 4 kilometers away from home. Do you know that my daddy called my elderly ones from other mom? None of the women allowed their children to come out. My dad now called me, my son, come. Do you know I like you? Baba, I know you like me. What is it? Only me to come and go to the farm. There is no light. This era, there was no torchlight. No matches safe. Because then we take light from home to the farm to go and cook.
Okay.
You know, this wooden something. Yeah. My dad said, if you look back, you will see me behind you. And when he said this, sincerely speaking, I believed him. So all through, while going to the farm, and that midnight, I went and came back. I wasn't afraid. Because it's like, truly, the man is following me. Okay. And when I came, the man says, you are a very bold child. But before I came, every other children, they have gone to sleep, wow. They have eaten. Even that night, there was nothing left for me to eat. You understand? It's not always good when husband and wife are not united. But sincerely speaking, it taught me a great lesson, and I think it contributed to where I am today.
Okay.
You understand? Then, if I need common 10 naira to take to school, it won't come. Honestly. But other women, they will not allow my daddy to do anything. You must give my child money. Oh. You have to. And the man is a very gentleman. He will give to them, but there's nobody to fight for me. Growing up has been very, very tedious, but I think in everything, the Bible says we should thank God. Honestly, I have no regret. And can I tell you something? Wow. When I started making money, I love my dad more than my mom.
Wow, why is that?
God bless you. People thought ignorance is a sin. It is what you have, you can always give. My daddy is not educated. Okay. People expect me to hate him because he didn't want me to go to school. It is not his fault. He doesn't know the value. You understand? So when I started making money, anytime I travel home, before I started doing anything at all, I will first of all go to him, package some amount of money. Baba, this is what I've brought for you from Lagos. Till I go, I may not be able to drop any other thing. Please manage this for me. Then he married another smaller wife. Then again, after all the 5, 6 wives. So I will go to that one as well. Please take this one to be taking care of my dad. You understand? So I am sure wherever he is right now, he's praying for me. Honestly,
definitely, I believe that. So your mom came from Lagos to pick you up at a point in time? Yes. My mommy came when, the reason why my mom came, I don't know how the news got to him, that I was like in primary 3 then, and I was very brilliant. I'm not praising myself. We are things that my elderly ones cannot do in terms of reading letter, writing letter. Okay. You understand? If they ask them to write letter, God forbid me, they will memorize what they ask them to do. Okay. But write rubbish. Right. But at the end of the day, when my father will now collect that letter and give it to somebody else to read. This is a letter I've written for my, I want to send it to so place. Okay. Whatever they are reading from that letter will not tally with what my dad has said. So, but me, with my little education and ability, I will get the message properly. Okay. The father I will read for him to see what I've written. Okay. So, I say, yes, my boy, you are very brilliant. Do you know what I will do for you? I want to do you one great favor. Daddy, what is it? You see, I have a very good friend. The man is herbalist, and I want you to come and I want to take you to him so that you learn how to become herbalist. What's my problem? Wow.
I was joyful.
Okay.
Do I know anything? So the news now got to my mother that they wanted to take your son to go and learn herbalist. So my daddy, my mom now ran to Lagos. To Osun State, in Jesha, Obokun local government. That's where I come from. But what did your father told you last week? Daddy mi sọ pé àwọn ọmọ ń pé mo mọ̀wé dáadáa pé wọ́n máa mú mi lọ síbi tí màmá ti lọ kọ́ babaláwo. You understand that my daddy said, I am very brilliant, that he will take me to one of his friends where I will go and be learning how to become herbalist. Okay. My mom said, over my dead body. I said, Mommy, Kilode, why now? The next morning, what do I have? My mommy just bundled me inside. Before I know it, I'm in Lagos. Do you understand?
Yes.
And that is where I now had time to face my education squarely.
Okay. You
understand? And when I got into Lagos, I started at St. Jude's Primary School. That was in 1967. Okay. And by the time I finished, I started working with an electrical company. So, but all the time I do this tuition, salesmanship, marketing stuff from England. Okay. I have OND, that is certificate in salesmanship. Okay. And also higher certificate as well in salesmanship, which is equivalent to HND now. Okay. And I told my boss, sir, I feel like pursuing this my education. I want to be one of the well-read people in my family. Okay. And because this man is enjoying my services, because I don't know how to steal, I don't know how to lie. You understand? There was a period that was, I was the salesman with a lorry. Every week for more than 2 years, we go Bini Wari Sapele every week. Okay. We go on Monday and return Saturday. There has never been that even gave me the privilege of knowing how to drive early. Okay. Because my driving now is about 40 years old. Yes, when I had the first driving license. So to call that story short, we traveled. There is no story, money loss, shortage of goods. So this man now asked me one day, you said you want to go to university. See, the people that are in university, why are they going to read? Why do they want to read? So that they can become somebody in life. Do you know that there are people around here who are stark illiterate? They cannot even use the bottle to write zero. They control money and employ people who are PhD holders. I say it is true, sir. So what I'm going to tell you is that the moment you see any of your mates who are graduate, whatever they earn as salary, if it is more than what you're earning from here, just tell me. I will multiply what they are earning and pay it to you.
Wow.
Sincerely, what do I know? I succumbed.
Okay.
All of a sudden, he just asked me one day, do you have a passport? I said, passport. I can always go and take a photo. International. I said, I don't have one. He said, okay, try and get one. How much did I got it then? 10 naira. That was 1976.
Okay.
When they brought this passport to me, after I filled out the form and everything, they said they would bring it to me at home. When they brought it to me, I was happy, dancing in my area. I have passport. Then one of my brothers looked at me and said, what's your joy? You had a passport, you are dancing? Do you know how many people that has gotten passport and it expired in their wardrobe? It's like a highly inflated balloon. You now use a pin to inject it. Ow. I just went dead. But to God be the glory, 2 weeks after I got that passport, I was on my way to Rome.
Wow,
honestly.
That's good. That's great.
Rome, Milan, Hamburg, Frankfurt, London, Lagos. That was my first trip.
All right.
Then thereafter, when the man saw that I am very good in discussing business with all these people, I said, come, Mr. Tommy, I don't need to be traveling any longer. You are going to be representing me.
Wow.
So after then, I can just get to the office today and I will see ticket. You are traveling tomorrow.
Wow.
You understand?
Uh-huh.
Honestly, it's been
fun. I am seriously carried away by these stories. I tell you, it's still Just Me TV magazine. Let's just go on this quick break. Show will be bringing us the quick tips for today. We'll be back with Tommy Oyewole. Back at ya.
Hi, I am Joseph Benjamin. Keep watching Gist Me TV. That's right. You want all the juicy gist about your favorite celebrities? It's right here.
Hi, I'm Sheon, and welcome to my segment, which I like to call I Bet You Didn't Know. Now, on this segment, I get to bring you interesting, amazing, weird, but true facts that will make you realize that we live in an interesting, amazing, weird, but true world. All right, check this out. We all know Eminem, Dr. Dre's golden boy, signed on to Aftermath Records, and is also the CEO of his own record label, Shady Records. Now, I bet you didn't know that his song, Rap God, is in the Guinness Book of World Records for having the most words in a song. Now, check this out. 1,560 words in 6.04 minutes at an average of 4.28 words per second. Woo! That is a mouthful. I'm sure Eminem felt the same way, but hey, milestone achievement nonetheless. Okay, till I come your way again with another amazing fact, Lighton, back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Sheon, for that quick fact of the day. Back with Tommy Oyewole as we go through his lifetimes and, of course, his journey down the road of stardom. Now, let's come closer to when you started acting. How exactly, looking at everything you have said so far, did you get into acting?
Yeah. You see, I used to have a boss
Okay.
by name Bolaji Rosiji. He had a studio in Ikeja. Before that issue of the studio, I had worked in his dad's establishment, and he discovered that I am a very trustworthy staff. So when he wanted to set up his business, he invited me. There wasn't phone then. He sent people to look for me.
Okay.
And he invited me that, come, let's do this studio business. So that come and be my manager in the studio.
Okay.
You know, because I know you are a go-getter and you are a problem problem solver. You understand? So I agreed with him, and we went into the studio issue. You know, then in 1994 we got a commercial to shoot. So, and most of all these actors come to our studio for this their voiceover, whatever, everything.
Okay.
So, name all of them. They come because our studio is very, very unique. Then, so he now said he wants me to play a role in this thing so that at least I can also have some money to join my salary. I said no problem, and that was the first time ever I'm going to be on set with Kunle Koka.
Okay, well, what role was that and what production?
The production was Telemillion. The contract came from the neighboring Benin Republic.
Okay.
You know, it's like a lottery. So it's a TV commercial.
All right.
So that was the first job we did, and after, you know, I got, you know, talking, you are good, why don't you, right from day one, from my background, from my own, from my family,
Okay.
we are, you know, drummers. We are the onions. I don't know how you interpret that to the audience.
Like family of drummers.
God bless you. You understand? Even there was a period, one of my brothers with this same mark. This mark is a family affair. It's not as if out because of one thing or the other, whether a biku or whatever. You understand? It's, you know, one of my brothers was a musician, and by second set to King Sonny Ade then. If you invite King Sonny Ade to come and play in an occasion and he is unable to make it, he will send this my brother. And when this man goes there to play, to perform, you won't know it's not King Sonny Ade.
Wow.
You understand? So most times this man will come and join me now. Let's be doing this thing together. But I didn't. But luckily, as I became a Christian, I started going to church. I took the role of, I was part of the drama. But before long, I became the drama leader in the church.
Right.
So one of these days, I just got to the church around 7 a.m. because I love being time conscious. If I can serve a master diligently, what about God? So I got to the church that day, and it's like a discussion between a father and a son. Hey, Tommy, my boy, you are the drama leader in this my church. When last have you performed? And you know, immediately I was responding, sir, you know now, I will go to my house, write script, type it, go and print it, photocopy it, share it to the members of the drama department. When it is time for rehearsal, they will not come. What do you expect me to do? I cannot, only me cannot play 8 roles now. Is that an excuse? You can do anything if I am the one that is strengthening you. Sincerely speaking, that day, I just racked my brain and brought out a script.
Okay.
One-man drama, but it is not possible without the support of some other people. So I wrote something and distributed it to some people, help me to read this, help me. And the title of that drama was The Great Marketer.
Okay.
You understand? Which educates people that whichever way, wherever you find yourself, as you are making money, learn to tell people that Jesus loved them. You understand? It doesn't matter. You don't need to carry Bible. You understand? At the end of that drama, the whole church was on fire. You understand? Because when they gave me an award in that drama,
Okay.
and the Holy Spirit was not telling me that you are now the greatest marketer. Beautiful. You have been given a check for 250,000 naira. You have been given this. You have been given that. Did you remember to preach my gospel to any of these big men you are selling your markets to? All the things they gave me started dropping one after the other. You know, the bag of money, the award. All of a sudden, I now knelt down, and before I knew it, tears started flowing from my eyes.
Realize. Oh.
Jesus. So, as we finished that day, we were going home. One of my brothers in the church now approached me and said, Mr. Tommy, you are very good at this. Why don't you make it a profession? I said, make what a profession? It's not. At what age? He said, how old are you? Are you as old as Lady Baimo? Are you as old as, what is this, Baba? Chasolumo? Forget. Just think about it. I will give you a little link. And that's how I started.
Okay.
Sincerely speaking. And when I started in a unique way. Number one, I will never go to an audition and ask people, my friend, are you there? Please, could you please help me to write my name? I hate it. I don't do it. Whatever any actor is doing on set is a lie. If I play the role of a thief, I'm not a thief. If I play the role of a gate man, I'm not a gate man. Do you understand? But we should not go to the extreme of making lying be part of us. So when I started going to audition, they know me.
Okay.
Sincerely speaking, I am the smallest among everybody you can ever see in audition, in stature. But the moment, if audition is starting 10 o'clock, I get there 5:36. Those who know me know.
Okay.
Because of time consciousness. You understand? I love being treated between 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay.
And you know, it's first come, first serve.
For sure.
So when I get there, I write my name, I hold the list. And I monitor everybody that comes thereafter. Maybe your name is number 3, and maybe you, because you see people have written up to 20, you now want to come back and write your friend's name. Sincerely speaking, I'm a gifted man, I will discover, and I will not allow you. Well, although I was abused, I was insulted several times, but at the end of the day, some of my mates still give me
credit for it.
Yeah.
Hi, I am Joseph Benjamin. Keep watching Gist Me TV. That's right. You want all the juicy gist about your favorite celebrities? It's right here.
It's Gist Me TV Magazine. Follow us on Twitter at Gist Me TV Mag, and of course Facebook, www.facebook.com/Gist Me TV Mag. Not forgetting our blog, www.gistmetvmagazine.blogspot.com. From me, it's thank you and bye.
Give me a body.